What's up, guys? How are we doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. So, here's the go. We found some fowls, and surprisingly enough, they're exactly where I had a feeling they would be, because it turns out I have hunted these motherfuckers before, eh? I have hunted them before, so we're doing our daily challenge to try to kill 80 fowls. Let's see if we can actually get there. I don't think we will quite get to the 80 today. We've got 70 PD worth of ammunition. We'll probably end up cycling through. And, yeah. So, I need to... Yes, here it is. So, I didn't end up getting that job. And it turns out, even though I was told that they were looking for like a bunch of people, they were only looking for like 7 people. And the amount of people that were attending this group thing was around 30 people. So I had like a 1 in 5 or 6 chance of getting it. And my work history is not very extensive at all. So it's a bit of a kick in the dick. But you win some, you lose some. You know, it's just one of those things that just happens. But, you know what they say, when one door closes, another one opens. Sometimes that's the way it happens. And I've decided that the door that's opening for me right now is just doing a lot of personal growth. A lot of personal growth, a lot of understanding, you know, myself. You know, a lot of understanding me. And the things that I enjoy and want to do and things like that. And also what I'm content with, okay? So, like, this job would have been like 5 days a week, full-time and all that sort of stuff. Which would have been very good. Would have been very, very good, but it would limit the amount of time that I'll be able to work on, you know, things like my writing, YouTube, and also my prospects of live streaming. Which would suck. Limiting that sort of stuff would suck quite a bit, because you don't want to work all day, every day, and not have fun. It just, you know, turns out to be a bit of a pain in the dick. So I'm not all too disappointed. I'm annoyed, but I'm not all too disappointed. So my plan going forward is to find part-time work. Maybe find a nice little shop somewhere to do some part-time work in. I did think about studying, skill up in a few areas maybe, possibly even getting my forklift ticket, my forklift license maybe. But I've decided I'm just going to go with the flow, look for what's out there, and apply for whatever's out there. And in the meantime, work on a few things at home. Work on a few things at home that need to, you know, be getting done. And yeah. Just go with it, I guess. And one of those things is live streaming, which I'm hoping to live stream tomorrow. That's kind of my hope. I'm hoping to do a little bit of a live stream tomorrow evening, I think. I still want to figure out the right sort of time to do it, and I'm thinking maybe evening or maybe earlier on in the day. I'm not 100% sure. I want to figure out how long I want to stream for, what I want to stream as well. That's a big one, like, you know, what exactly do I want to live stream? I could live stream some Entropia. You know, I could be kicking back doing some Entropia stuff. But I'm not sure. I might even kick back with some Mountain Blade, or possibly even some... Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll figure out something. Fuck, I might even kick back with an ARPG. Who knows? Kick back, relax, kill a bunch of stuff, enjoy my fine self. It's always a good thing. But yeah, that's my plan. Is to, you know, start doing some live streaming on this channel as well. Possibly doing it daily as well. That would be quite good if I could do it daily. then one, you guys would get more content. You know, I'll have more time to, well, I'll just have, by extension, more time to make more content because I'll be doing live streams, and those live streams will obviously stay on the channel. Ah, there you are, little Igni, little flappy fucker. It's like a little bug thing. Little bug thing. Intriguing. Yeah, so the plan going forward with the channel is hopefully daily live streams, excluding Saturdays and Sundays. So daily live streams. There's going to be daily uploads as well. That's going to be the plan going forward. I'm going to try to incorporate some more subscriber events, quite possibly. So subscriber events, I'm going to try to set up a monthly hunt as well. Just for a wee bit of fun. And it would essentially be, there'll be a little bit of a prize pool. There'll be a few stipulations for the prize and all that sort of stuff. I'm thinking I could do a... oh, what could it be? It could be, whoever gets a global, or whatever, first wins, you know, a prize, and then whoever gets another global wins a second prize. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to sit down, write it out, figure it out, and, yeah, that might be an interesting one for maybe a Patreon event. I'll figure things out, but anyway, the channel is going to be going through a few changes, not major changes, and I've decided whenever I do a different sort of video, kind of like with the Mountain Blade one, right? That wasn't scripted, like, at all. I didn't script anything, I just knew what I wanted to do. I sat down, I did it, and then I looked through the footage, I edited it. I obviously didn't record... I had paused the recording where I knew nothing was going to happen. So what I might end up doing in the future is if I do anything like that, I'm going to do it that sort of way. So it is sort of an exploitative content. Not exploitative as in, like, I'm exploiting the content. Content that's about exploits in games, because I just find that interesting to do. Like, there's a few, like, little things that I want to... There's a few different content things that I want to do. There's a bunch of the bastards around, aren't there? That's good. That's good. I wonder if I'll get a global at all. Don't know if I'm going to get a global, but that'll be good. So, yeah. I'm also going to be doing a series on Mountain Blade. I'm going to be doing a Mountain Blade series. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to nut out what I want to do for the series. I'm thinking about doing a mercenary only sort of thing, right? So, like, I can join a thing if I want, right? I can join a empire. I could join a kingdom. You know, I could do all that sort of stuff. I can join and become a vassal, but the only units that I'm able to use are mercenaries. So, you know, I'm not able to grab anyone from any settlement. And, one, that will make things a little bit more expensive in the long run. Two, I wouldn't be able to use any of the special, you know, like, I wouldn't be able to use any of, like, the Battanian Fian champions or anything like that. I wouldn't be able to use the Empire Palestine Guards, which are one of the best archers in the game. The Fian champions are probably the best, one of the best units. Like, if you were going to have a mono-unit army, right, the Fian champions are probably the best ones to go with, right? Because, one, they have these massive two-handed swords, right? And one of the skills that you can go with is, like, in the two-handed stuff, is essentially, like, all your units do extra damage with two-handed weapons against shields, which means they become amazing shield breakers, shield busters, right? And the cool thing about that is in a siege, you can just absolutely mess shit up. You can have them outside of the walls, peppering with their longbows, right, which do insane amount of damage. So they could be outside the wall, peppering them with their longbows, and then once they run out of ammunition, right, you just fucking send them in, and you've essentially got these fucking incredibly strong shield breaker units that are just going along, smashing the shit out of some fuckers, right? And it's just overpowered. It's just overpowered to the nines. And they got a lot of heavy armor as well. So even on like a battlefield where you might want to have like... my go-to is to have like a wall of heavy infantry with shields up front. And a massive force of archers behind. I do it like a 2-to-1 ratio, so like for every 2 archers I'd have 1 heavy infantry unit. And if I'm lucky enough, right, I would have like a scene like this, and I would have like my footmen down here, my heavy infantry down here, and my archers will have the high ground. So even if soldiers get up here, they still have to go uphill to get to my archers. And if I use something like the Battanian Fiends, like the Fiend Champions, even if they fucking get up here and go hand to hand, my guys have massive two-handed weapons which kill most things in one swing. So I never have to worry about, oh, they're going to kill all my archers, because my archers also double as heavy infantry, just without the shields, right? Just without the shields. Or one of the things you could do is you can have crossbowmen, right? And crossbowmen end up having shields and swords. They have tower shields most of the time. So you can essentially outfit your entire army with just a massive regiment of crossbowmen, right? And I think the mercenary crossbowmen, this works really well. So you outfit your entire army with mercenary crossbowmen, or even Valanian crossbowmen. Imperial sharpshooters also work as well. But you outfit the army just entirely of that. You can have some horsemen as well, as sort of like chase down units. But you have just the army of crossbowmen. They'll fire their crossbows, and then you get them to, like, once the enemy's, you know, close and kind of charging at you, you get them to stop firing, and you switch them over to a shield wall formation. And that works pretty well. Like, if you're going mono sort of units, sort of style, that could work. But yeah, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm thinking, yeah, just mercenaries that I could hire from the tavern. I'm also thinking of maybe adding in the caveat of I can't use the blacksmith. Because as you guys saw in that video, blacksmithing, just smithing in general, is just stupidly broken. It's ridiculously broken. It's a broken way of making money. You can smash out a bunch of jabs, or really any high damage weapon, keep them in your inventory, and you've essentially got an infinite amount of dinars that you could just go ham with. And they're not that weighty either, so you can have just a metric fuck ton of javelins. Like, you can have hundreds of javelins in your inventory and hardly use up any sort of space, and you won't be encumbered or anything like that. So it's yeah. So I think I might have that rule stipulated. I can trade, I can fight, I can get into like the arena matches, all that sort of stuff, but I just can't use the blacksmith to cheat my way through. Because yeah, it just doesn't work. It's broken, and it will just make the game quite boring if you're trying to do like something challenging. You know, like if you're trying to do a specific challenge, like if the whole point behind the mercenaries, like just having a band of mercenaries, is to limit the sort of stuff that you could do. Or even just role-playing as a mercenary and helping out a specific faction to conquer Calradia. Even if like doing that. Oh, I could even do that. I'm not allowed to become a lord, so to speak. Oh yeah, that could work. Alright, so what I'm thinking of going with. I'm not able to become a lord, so I'm going to be a mercenary only, right? And I can only hire mercenary units. I can trade, right? So I'll be able to do some trading, and I can have shops and all that sort of stuff. And the good thing about that, if I go down the mercenary-trading route, one of the good things is, the more you tier up, the more like shops you'll be able to have and all that sort of stuff. But if you level up your trade skill, you also get things like renown and influence and things like that for the stuff that you have, like the amount of shops that you have. I think one of them, I think it's like 150 or 175 in trading. You are able to get a perk which gives you +1 renown each day. I think it's for every shop that you own. Yeah, I think it's for every shop that you own. So, could be an interesting thing. And in fact, I think that's what I'm going to go with. I initially thought about going with like just a regular, I'm going to do this, you know, I'm just going to get in and figure out what I'm going to do when I get in. But I think if I'm able to stipulate some rules for myself straight off the bat, then it could turn out really, really nice. Of course, I'll have to do some, not edit, or kind of editing. I'll have to do some editing to bring things down just a little notch. And by bring things down, I mean if there's a lot of dead air, obviously editing out the dead air. Because no one likes dead air, okay? It's I think the only time dead air is good is acceptable is if you're doing a speed run and it's no commentary. If you're doing a speed run without commentary, that is the only time I think it's good. You know, that it's fine. Because there's dead air anyway. You're not commentating on anything. But, yeah. Let's see what we're getting. So we're getting tier 2 components. We're not really getting a whole hell of a lot of loot. These guys aren't really looting that well. So we'll have to keep that in mind for the future. But we do have... okay, so these are high-speed control components. Some shraddy. Okay. So we are getting some stuff. Tiering components and things of that ilk. It's not that bad. Obviously, it could be better. Like the tiering 2 components, you know, they sell for a good amount. What about the purple paint cans? Yeah, they sell for a good amount as well. I forget this one. It's a meh. Oh, nearly 4 PD. That's not that bad. High speed component. Okay. So it's not all too bad. Oh, we got a Goku Pasaki coming. These guys hit hard, man. These guys hit real fucking hard, man. So what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully we can kill him before he kills us. Goku Pasagi. Okay. Looks like we'll be fine. Just don't crit me, bro. Okay. We're in the clear. Oh, they dropped thyroid oil, huh? Okay. Cool. Alright, so anyway, as I was saying, so yeah, Mountain Blade stuff. That's going to be cool. A few other things that I'm thinking of doing is, yeah, one of the other things that I'm thinking about doing is checking out, you know, doing a sort of review of early access, newish sort of games, things like that. Like one that I really want to dive into and have a good, like, solid look at is a game called Malice. I've played a little bit of it. It's an interesting, like, it looks good, and it does have a few interesting things to it. It's an ARPG, and it's not too bad, if I do say so myself. It's not all too bad. So that's one game that I'm looking at, quote-unquote, checking out, but, you know, reviewing and playing. So that will be cool. What else? I'm going to be doing some Path of Exile stuff as well. And I think Path of Exile 2 is, like, I think a release date of... Maybe a release date of that is out? I don't... not sure. I'll have to double check that one. But we are going to be doing a substantial amount of things over the coming months, ladies and gents. Over the coming months, it's just going to be... It's going to be cool. It's going to be nutsaroni. Hopefully. And we are slowly nearing that 1,000 sub mark, which is cool. It has slowed down, obviously. Mainly because, like, Entropia Universe doesn't have, like, a massive audience. Like, it does have a good size audience, but it's not, like, a massive audience. But it is a good enough, like, it is a good enough sort of audience, so I do expect to hit the 1,000 sub mark. Hopefully in the next, you know, 2 to 3 months, hopefully. But, you know, that will happen when it happens. So all we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on the content, focusing on getting stuff that we like out, and getting a good variety of content as well. You know, we're going to have our Entropia stuff, and I'm thinking of doing daily Entropia Universe stuff, whether that's a conversational piece, or a hunting video, or a mining video, because as you guys know, these are almost like my vlogging. These are my blogs. This is like, if something happens, like IRL, like if my son's born, or if, you know, I have something going on, or things that I just want to talk about, chat about. These are the videos that I tend to do that in, because it is a very straightforward, it is a straightforward game, and there's no major complexities to it. When it comes to, like, the, okay, we're gonna have to convert some ammunition here. Like, when it comes to... I shouldn't say there isn't complexities. There are complexities, but in a hunting video, you're just hunting. Right? In a mining video, you're just mining. You're doing a bit of traveling, but you're just mining, you know? You're not doing a massive amount of stuff, if that makes sense. You're doing enough, but you're not doing much. So it's not really that mentally occupying. So I'm able to, you know, talk about stuff that's happening in my life and all that sort of stuff on almost a regular basis. And it just works out really well. So I like it. It works out well. Okay. Hopefully we can kill these last 20 with what we have left. I'm not going to hold my breath for it, but hopefully we can kill these last 20. Because I'm not going, you know, I'm not going away and then coming back. Because that's just far too fucking annoying. What I will do though is when I'm done... we got a papugi. One of these things. One of these little flying fuckers. Little flying bastards. So yeah, yeah, because one thing I will do is I'm going to be marking down this location. So if I ever get another foul hunting mission, like hunting challenge, I can come out, do it, and head back. You know, all that good shit. All that good shit. Because, you know, like, if I can figure out where all these things are, then at least in the future, if I get a foul, if I get a daily hunting mission for a foul in the future, I can turn around and be like, yeah, I know exactly where that is. It's right over here near the fucking meteorite. They're worshipping it like, ooh. That guy must have just got bloody spawned in. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Oh, and I need to figure out when the next mayhem is as well, eh? Because the next mayhem will be pretty interesting, I think. I got a good feeling about our next mayhem. I've still got like 50... I've still got like 55 Easter boxes to open. I just haven't deposited in a while. I just haven't deposited in like a good while. So I just haven't gotten any keys or anything like that. Apparently you can make keys now, which is interesting. At least I believe that's what it is. You can make keys. Which I think was a good play on Mindark's behalf, because if you're able to make keys, then it will encourage people to do more of the mayhems and stuff, because especially if they're the sort of person that doesn't deposit, if they're the sort of person that doesn't deposit and then but wants to open up the boxes, it is pretty good that they'll be able to do that. I mean, I deposit. Sometimes I don't deposit, but I deposit, so that doesn't really affect me any. Doesn't really affect me. It might affect some people, but it doesn't affect me. Not in the slightest. Oh, I could have had this on there the whole time. I thought that was on there. I guess not. I guess not, ladies and gents. We could have been doing this a little bit quicker with this added on there. Oh well, next time. Next time. Hopefully next time we could use King Kong Snubnose. That would be cool. Because, yeah, where are we at with this? So we got to get to 30 in order to be maxed out. If we can get, if we're like 28 or 29, I could swing that if we're 28 or 29 in both of these. You know, I'll be able to swing that just fine. Our ranged BLP's gone up by like 2 or 3 levels. No, it's gone up by nearly 2 levels. It's because we're just getting so much of this BLP weaponry technology. There's so fucking much of it, it's great. Mainly because I've never used BLP weaponry technology. All of my BLP levels come straight from just the passive levels that you get when you're using the laser shit, right? So I'm gonna get this up pretty damn quickly, I think, and then I'll basically be switching to the King Kong Snubnose. And the best thing about, the good thing about that is, because it's tier 6, I'll be able to put 6 damage components on there, and blended with some of these B amplifiers, right? Blended with the B amplifiers, I should be able to do a significant enough damage that I should be able to hunt and Boulamaxes relatively easily. But I will do a blend of like rifle and pistol, I think, when it comes to the when it comes to the BLP stuff. And I've seen quite a few cool weapons when it comes to the BLPs. So there's a good chance that I might end up switching to BLPs full time, as opposed to the laser boys. And that's a thought. I might check out what's cracking with the dailies for like the BLP weapons in the daily daily token vendor. Might see what's cracking there after I've done this nice little foul hunt. And we're almost done. We got 5 left. 5 left of the bastards. And once I am done, I'll pause the recording, because I like Bandicam's like pause function. And I was using Streamlabs because they're far smaller files. Like, for instance, the total file size for this recording will be 50. Well, so far it's 15 gigabytes, right? Now, of course, once I've edited the footage and edited it down, it comes out to maybe 1 or 2 gig, so it's not that bad. But the problem with, the reason why I'm using this and not Streamlabs is because Streamlabs, I can't save the audio separately. Oh, Goku Pasaki, provider, coming in hot. Goku Pasagi, Goku. Oh, bullshit. Fuck off. You are not killing me this close to the end. You dickhead. No, you are fucking not. Come on. You prick. You prick. But yeah, the Streamlabs just doesn't save the audio separately. I have looked, but I just can't figure it out. Like, there's apparently a way to do it. Yeah, like, and I've tried doing it, like selecting to have different channels, like audio channels, but I edit my audio in Audacity, right? Because I've used it for years and it works really well. Don't fix what ain't broke, right? So that's what I've been using, but I need to be able to save the audio separately, right? So it's a bit funky. So using Bandicam, I'm probably going to try to find another another recording software, maybe. But anyway, it allows me to save my audio separately, so I can have the game audio separate to the microphone audio. And I mean, I know I could use multiple programs to do it. But it's just a pain in the ass, so it's just easier to do Bandicam, deal with the large file size, at least just during the editing phase. Once it's done editing, though, it's all G. Now we need to go that way. We need to go this way. So what I'll do is I'm going to go back to Odysseus' Landing. And it'll seem like no time at all. Ready? And now we're at Odysseus' Landing, and we're going to see what we can see. And all that we could see was a rather piss-poor return. We lost about 30 PED, I reckon. I reckon we lost about 30 PED. Ooh, harsh. Those fouls just aren't nice, are they? You know, there's how there's some mobs that like are pretty good, and then there's others that are just not good. Fouls, I don't think they're pretty good. I think they're pretty shit. I think this was the same last time. Like last time I hunted them, I think it was rather similar. Or I globaled. I don't know. I think my next hunt, I'm probably going to kill some Terrascrons or something like that. Those guys are always fun. Or I might do a Brobot hunt. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow for tomorrow's hunt. think I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. You'll see. You'll see. Now, before we end today's video, I just need to do a special thanks to my Patreons. Devon327, Spectrum3900, and Bill Flatter. Thank you for supporting me with $5 a month. It means a great deal. It means like a damn sight lots. It's fucking great. Thank you very much, guys. It's much appreciated. And at some point, I do want to organize a sort of a group hunt. So if you guys want to get in on that, let me know. Let me know on Patreon. Just send me a message saying I'm keen for a group hunt or anything like that. Let me know. Let me know, ladies and gents. And we'll probably leave it there for today, guys, because it's over 35 minutes. Nearly 36 minutes. This video, nearly 36 minutes. So I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you click the like button. If you made it to the end of the video, right, I want you to comment down below, what is your favorite food? What is your favorite food, guys? Is it? It could be anything. It could be ice cream. It could be steak. It could be pizza. But if you say pizza, you need to specify what pizza. Okay? Is it a gyros? Is it a kebab? Is it stroganoff? Is it a stew, casserole? Is it soup? Are you one of those weird people that eat chocolate-coated crickets? I mean, it's up to you. Let me know what your favorite food is. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.